And one other topic which is just so important in our world, but you probably aren't thinking it in the context of leadership transition. And that's really social unrest, social uprising. And really we have to start with the root, which is Black Lives Matter. I'm not here to tell you what your organization should think about Black Lives Matter, but it is a global movement, it's real, and it's systematic change that's going to come. So what are you going to do with your leadership transition? If you're transitioning a CEO, your new CEO needs to understand, where has the organization been with respect to Black Lives Matter? Have you been silent? And why? If you've been taking a position, what is it and why? And what's the reaction been? Because if you're transitioning a CEO and that person doesn't have some kind of logical flow on this particular important global societal issue, they're going to run a huge risk for themselves and for you. And if you just look at the media, there's so many CEOs who have failed on this matter. They've either stepped down or they've been terminated over this issue. And so we need to be very thoughtful about that. So I don't want to overemphasize this, but I'm going to overemphasize this point. If your leader is coming in from a different country and Black Lives Matter and the historical roots of that is not something that's familiar to them, you must get them up to speed on that. You can't leave this to chance. If you don't understand the root cause of the movement, the chance of your leader actually making good choices is extremely low. So it's not a judgment on the leader if they don't feel comfortable in the historical context or even the current context. Ask them what they need. Invite them into the conversation and then allow them to help guide the organization forward. Because behind this social movement are others. They're also important. So the more we can get this right, the more we can change society.